Hello!
Hi.
It's that time again.
The Inferno continues.
There's my mouse. When we last left our heroes, we had gone into the doomed commercial zone.
And discovered nothing really pertaining to the case, but some very interesting stuff.
Yeah, we got a shot put ball.
And pawn that shot put ball?
Yeah, but maybe not right now.
You don't have a weight limit, do you?
Nope.
No?
Not that I can tell.
Even if you did, physical instrument probably doesn't matter.
Yep. So we'll be able to get a dice later.
Mm-hmm. We
could ask the scab leader about the tattoos.
That seems unwise.
Yeah, we could ask other people.
Authority is too close.
It's going to be difficult.
Can't do that really.
Yeah, none of these.
Can't really do any of these until tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
we could smoke smokes. Could find our badge. Trash thing. We're still stuck on. Victim's tattoos. I'm guessing is at the fishing village.
Probably.
We don't know anything about this. But we do know that a lot of people don't have phones.
Right.
So it couldn't be that many people.
Yeah. We still don't know who it is, though.
Yeah.
Whirling secret passages, physical instrument can't get us through that for some reason.
Nope.
Sing karaoke.
Yeah.
Needs a tape.
And we got the...
And we've got about 4 hours to kill.
Yeah.
Rhetoric cannot open cargo container door.
No. We could actually go back and attempt it, is what that says.
But it's impossible.
That's
our rhetoric score is very bad.
Hello, gamer?
Game? Oh, sticky. Is the controller plugged in?
No, I unplugged it specifically. Okay. Maybe I'm gonna plug it in. And then... Alright. Ceiling.
Wait, shelf of crime novels is reaction speed?
Huh.
Reaction to what?
Let's go find out. Well, we won't be. It'll be locked. Whatever we miss. Mm-hmm. Oh, we read the Hjelmen.
Man from Hjelmdal.
Hjelmdal, that's it.
Shelves full of biographies of famous people, whoever they are.
I would say The Greatest Innocence. Yes, most certainly. It's an important educational tool, delving into the depths of history, religion, and their relation to innocentic power.
Innocent?
Who or what is an innocence?
A very influential historical figure. But surely I don't have to tell you that. You're a law officer, and law officers have at least some education. The book is also very daring. The author aims to re-examine the universal understandings of the innocentic system, creating a fresh vantage point and a shift in the tired order of things.
I thought it was about which of these innocents is the coolest and greatest. Do you recommend it?
Certainly. It's prudent for a person to have at least an elementary understanding of history and society. Imagine the chaos we'd be in otherwise.
You feel like you should get this one. Definitely. It's important somehow. There's something personal inside.
I don't know that that's accurate.
I don't know, Inland Empire.
I don't
that
know,
sounds
Inland
just
Empire.
as much like you failed.
That sounds incorrect. It sounds like I'm getting sold. Look through the display.
Browsing through all the books with all their names makes your head spin. None of these seem important or relevant. It's all just vapid egoism. Suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye.
We've read this bit.
High speed next.
I really must
She understands she has erred.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you.
Ooh, we haven't looked at this, I don't think.
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez. This large map displays archipelagos. You see a constellation of small dots on the light blue emptiness of the Insulindic Ocean. The largest in the northeast is La Caillou, you are here. Another, far away in the southwest, Seminese Islands, Ile de Fantôme.
So
we talked a bit about this off stream, but the world of Disco Elysium is not Earth.
nope.
Ozon, Laurentide,
It is like-
Fas a la Mer, Archipelagos, North Arcade Islands, all just specks of dust on the vastness of the Insulindic. On the edges of the map, the color fades into a blur of dotted lines, black and white.
Indicating that it is not fully explored either.
Well, or this old map didn't do all that.
Yeah. But no, it is not even Earth's continents in different countries like the Strange Real Universe is.
Yeah, no, this is different stuff.
Completely different.
In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou, in a bookstore. It's you. Radiating outwards from you, the suzerain Revachol, with a radius of 80 kilometers, still, the crown jewel of this Isola would be barely visible.
Squint first. Can you see the cities on the islands?
You can, on Caillou, Revachol, a single black star, on Ozon, Fondelier, and Vilmandu, on archipelagos, Croyan Moran, Villiers, on Seminine, Olduvai, and on Laurentide, Deora of the Seven Seas.
Look at the edges.
The ocean breaks apart into a tangle of cosines and azimuths, all pointing into pale nothingness. Windy is the north azimuth. Grad is the northeast azimuth. Samara is the east azimuth. Seol is the west azimuth. Isolas, they're called. Connections to other worlds. Words past the Insulindian, unknown to you. You only know you've never been there. You have little idea what they are. Distant stars, gods, but looking at them makes you feel almost non-existent. Whatever they are, the Isolas are immeasurably large compared to you.
Ah, okay.
And very, very far away.
So probably continents.
Yeah, so Harry is a local, apparently. He has no memory of going to other places, even before the wipe.
Perhaps they are gods. Gods of distance and outer dust.
Look at Revachol.
The north coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. It is the River Esperance. Countless bridges put the shards back together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial heart in the center, teeming with life forms and construction. To the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity. They sound rich to you. This is Revachol East.
And west of the river?
Hudon. It's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Forburg. It's almost as bad, and much larger. Then Coal City. It's the worst.
And Martinez?
It's so small you can't even see it on the map. No, wait. There it is. North of Jamrock. The strip of coast next to the Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor. It looks downright despondent. It's almost Coal City, to be honest. No, Coal City is worse. A charred limb. Rain falls on its slick black streets. And then there's the burnt-out quarter in the heart of Jamrock. Is it cold in this bookstore? Or is it just you?
I found it really hard to believe that there's a district worse off than Martinez.
But apparently there is.
No, this is somewhere to be. This is all you have. But it's still something. Streets and sodium lights, the sky, the world. You're still alive.
It's the map of Martinez.
It's not really a map. It's a tourist thing. A picture postcard with buildings on it, drawn from an isometric perspective. A date in the upper right corner says 48.
Oh, that's not too long ago.
Still, it's detailed. Could be pretty useful for scouting ahead. You see the jagged boxes of an industrial harbor, even the whirling in rags there.
Can I buy these maps?
Yeah. Can I buy
I'm
these?
sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides, you could scarcely afford them.
Well, fuck you.
They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though.
Why's that one so cheap?
That old thing? It's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was nor came to be.
Hello.
Well, that sounds
From when some
quite
design
valuable,
studio
actually.
people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago. They also renovated the horse statue, set up those coin-operated viewers, and designed the new street lamps.
What happened
They
then?
didn't get that far, for some reason. A shame the project never got going. Would be nice if someone fixed Martinez up. All these ruins are bad for business. Always good to be informed of your surroundings.
Can we look at that in the menu?
That's what I'm hoping, yeah. Yes.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez, with directions to appropriately touristy locations. Year 48 resides on the upper right corner.
It's never... We always hear the year in 2 digits, but never 4 digits.
Yeah, we don't know
is
if
it
it's
1948,
or is-
2148,
or is it
3048,
or is it just 38?
just 48?
Chase
Your
facts.
finger moves through the various streets, across Rue de Sangs Lane and Rue Saint-Sipar, over Saint-Brun and Martinez North. Finally, coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing, although the map gives no such indication itself.
Alright.
Well, that might be useful later.
Yeah. What's this postcard? Right.
Antique Belmagrave rifle.
I feel like that's going to be useful in a way more than as a pawn item.
Didn't Kim say
It doesn't
that they
work.
don't work?
It doesn't work, but it is a gun.
You could bluff your way through something with it, I guess.
Right, something like that. And this was the paranatural.
Mm-hmm. Paranatural section. What's that up there?
Oh, this?
Tome of Fascist Magic.
Magic.
Rather candid.
The next big purchase I would make is to get Kim a We're All Set.
We're all set and play We're All with Kim on
Yes.
your downtime.
I mean, but earnestly, if the game would let me, I would 120% do that.
Maybe that'll be their sequel game. We're All.
Yo.
They are working on something new. I just don't know what.
I don't know how
Disco
you follow
Elysium doesn't seem like the game that lends itself to a sequel.
to a follow-up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boys are still here.
Yeah, Hardy Boys are still here, being dickheads. Ma'am.
The door is closed.
Gosh dang it. We tried this door?
I think that's where Kim stays.
Because we haven't actually talked to her since we learned
No.
a goddamn thing.
Can I help you?
You asking about the clothes again?
How
Yeah.
strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Maybe you don't remember putting them there. Maybe you were sleepwalking or in a fugue state.
I think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
Touche.
That's true.
Touche.
Yes. You're already set for the
All
night.
right.
Your door is unlocked.
Do we have
Another
anything?
thing. Great. Yes.
I just had a thought.
What's that?
You know how we've been talking about the dead man's complicated tattoo pattern, the stars?
Yeah.
There's stars on the floor here. That star. And the line's going to it.
Ah.
I wonder if those can't be related, can they?
It could be.
Hurts.
Yeah, okay, we don't have anything going.
Do we have a shelf that we can use?
Whole red checks fail. No, we don't.
No, those have to be opened. Never mind.
For Anti-Object Task Force or the Precarious World.
What's the precarious world? Did we read that?
Seems like the point of the game is victory, the absence of defeat on all fronts. Victory in business ventures and creative undertakings. Victory in love and over other people. Political victory, ideological victory. Hell, even sexual victory. Definitely a lot of object-based victories, too. Having things and not losing them. One problem, though. Not a lot of victors in sight. Everyone's mostly losing. Why is that? And how do you not lose? And for the 4 hours to be researching it, all red checks would fail.
Oofta.
Right?
Yeah.
That's serious. Because you don't know when you're necessarily going to be put up to a red check.
No. Oh, there she is.
Oh, shit. So we should get up on the roof. She's not in her room at all.
Can you click on her?
No.
No. There is roof access in this building.
That's a good... I mean, presumably on the second floor?
Yeah, but it could also be the blue door, I suppose.
Yeah, if she somehow knows how to get in.
Maybe it's out
What
through
is
the
that?
balcony?
Hang on. Object?
Empty cassette.
Maybe we can put a cassette in there?
Hmm.
Some tape in there?
For karaoke?
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
Yeah.
Money! Woo! You know, now that money is... I mean, it's not like money's no object, but now that we have some, maybe there's actually things worth buying at Freet.
Maybe.
And there wasn't anything really available in the pawn store, was there?
I don't think so. I think that's just for turning in stuff you find. I could be wrong.
Can we talk to you? What's your fucking deal?
Right on.
Alright.
That dude's gone. Beautiful dark liquid spilling
That
out.
sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed.
Oh no!
It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
Not now.
Not now.
Oh, excuse me. Do you have something better to do than lust for sweet syrupy rum and lemonade? With a twist of lemon? Maybe lime? Maybe who cares? Just rum?
I'm not licking it. I'm not licking
Fuck
it off
you,
the floor.
electrochemistry.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
What are you going to do to me?
What are we going to do to you? The union isn't going to do anything to you. It is not a crime syndicate. It is a labor organization.
Goddamn right it is.
If anything, it is the RCM who do things to people. But we digress.
Why are you so aggressive?
Aggressive? You make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers.
So you were spying on us, and now you represent murder suspects. Just dock workers. We've talked to Evrard Claire. We know who these men are. The Union's militant wing.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
That does sound accurate.
Fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
It's cool and
and
funny.
funny. Armed Let's take it a step further. Armed uprising.
Look, a comedian. Do your job, ask your questions, then get out of Martinez.
Strange. It's as if people don't believe a cop could be a socialist revolutionary.
Hey, we'll talk later.
That does seem rather unbelievable.
Yeah, but people also saw me. You know, we could talk
Then
to...
again, lots of people believe that socialist revolutionaries could be cops.
You know, we could talk to Everard about what we fucking know about the Mercs.
Yeah, I suppose we could. Anything to say, Senor Manana?
Oh yeah, we should talk to him too. Just, you know.
See if he has anything new.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you?
Oh, yes. Do you know anything about the Hardy Boys?
Los Ardis? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility. They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Everard's law. But really, they're just like you.
Alright, stay cool, Manny.
That would explain why they're so detestable.
Yeah, Everard sucks.
Police work is tough.
Suppose we could also theoretically collaborate on notes about Gunn, even though I don't think he's gonna
I feel like
really be
finding the
helpful.
badge and gun might be misdirections.
Oh, I bet it can be done.
But like, that's not priority, really.
No.
Hello, old friend.
You're back before the cargo container. It's
Been in
Jaw
this
has
world
not
for 2
listened
days.
since you were
Precarious
last
world.
here. If anything, and as it's always been, it's impossible to open a container with rhetoric. Maybe you're losing your mind.
I'm gonna... When we're done with this game, if we haven't opened that door somehow,
Gonna
I
just
am
roll
gonna
again.
I am gonna look up...
Oh, what about that dude?
Oh yeah, just talk to him. Well, first we can...
Mr. Bossman wouldn't settle for much less.
Mr. Dubois, I hear the meeting with Titus was a glowing success. That's such a relief. Titus can be a handful sometimes. Now, what can Everard Clare do for you today?
Just investigate... Which doesn't implicate the Union, necessarily.
Wait.
None of these are about Yo, but... Oh,
wait, no,
a few more things regarding Joyce.
Scroll down. No, 8, I guess.
Great! You want to bounce something off your old friend Mr. Clare, right? Well, let's hear it, Harry.
No,
No.
that's not new.
Absolutely, Harry. What's on your mind?
Can you go over a few details concerning the murder again?
Most certainly, Harry.
Oh, okay.
Nothing brightens my day like brainstorming these things with you.
Nope.
By all means, Harry. What's on your mind?
Let's talk about my
Yes,
lost gun.
your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Hold on. Could he really be holding my gun hostage? The gun may have been bought from Roy's pawn shop. Have your men factored that in? Which we know. I don't care about my gun. Keep it. Interesting. Some of these are thoughts and don't have quotes.
Ask rhetoric number 1.
Who knows? Only one thing is certain. If you work with him, you're going to get it back. And working with him might be the only way to do it.
I don't believe that.
No, I don't believe that for a
There's got to
second.
be more than one solution here.
Yes, thank you for the hot tip regarding your lost gun, Harry. My men have indeed. factored in that you pawned it. Now, please, let the professionals do their job. Kick back, Harry, relax. I have great guys on this. You focus on what's important. Building our relationship for the good of Martinez.
It did not come as a surprise to him. He might actually not be bullshitting.
Oh, we have to ask it one of these ways.
Wait.
Hi, Praline. Hope you are well. I mean, I don't, because have you seen our arms? Our arms are guns. But we should care, because we'll get in trouble. This feels aggro.
2 seems like Kim's gonna yell at us if we say that.
Yeah.
I feel like 3 is the solution.
Damn it, Harry. That's exactly what it means. I'm only kidding, of course.
Wait, track down and get... Oh,
What?
wait.
Oh no, a part of it was completed.
Yeah. Wait.
No, finish the conversation.
No, hang on. Done.
It's at the bottom.
Son of a bitch! You know, bread to cool so I can have a snack. Valid. Doing pretty good, I suppose. Doing alright.
He is not.
Of course. I understand. We help you, you help us.
So that is the only solution
Yes.
so far.
Is that somewhere he has our gun.
I guess 2?
You've got a lot of spirit clearing up the drug problem alongside this murder. I'll talk to the mayor and see if I can get you the key to the city, Harry. Now, let's talk real business.
Okay, he doesn't
Yeah.
care.
Want to go over a couple
Let's
things?
hear it, Harry.
You
But
are,
of course, Harry. Your precinct is the 41st and you live in Jamrock. You're a Jamrock boy. A long way from home, but that's okay.
It's not that long. What kind of cop does it say I am?
Harry, you're not simply a cop, you're a star. A bright shining star in the drab law enforcement sky, outshining all other stars. You're a superstar.
That's what I like about you, Everett. Get me.
Of course I do, Harry. And I'm gonna help you
Hyperstellar
shine.
law official.
I'm gonna put you on all the big stages. Your name in giant neon letters. Harry Dubois.
But my name is
A
Raphael
giant
Cousteau.
neon sign reading Harry Dubois, hanging from the Cavalson crane, can be seen all the way to Jamrock. Somewhere in Mirova, a beautiful woman sees the bright glow on the horizon and says to herself, "Oh my God, I shouldn't have left him."
I don't want to know if I have
Of course,
kids.
Harry, of course. Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia. You
Aren't you
wanted
gonna ask me how I
something
got
from
in?
me.
No, he's... yeah.
Am I going to ask? Hell, Harry. You spin-kicked my strongest man in the face. I saw it from my window. Would you ask a man like that how he got into your container yard?
You don't have a window.
You don't have a window.
It was a figure of speech, Harry. Of course I don't have a window. I'm in a container.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Monster Crush.
Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
Alright.
That's all we really have for here.
It's really concerning that I can't talk to you about the fact that a military tribunal is going to execute all your people. That seems, relevant.
Let's talk to this dude again.
Yeah, we haven't talked to you
What
in
was
a
his name?
Don't remember.
Oh, hey, Mr.
Leo.
Easy, Leo.
I'd really be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Lariche said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
We have a story recap before we get on this.
I understand.
When we last left off, we were in the doomed commercial district, looking at fallen video games, which is a shame, because I really like video games. We also went around and got some good things to pawn, and we talked on a radio to Plaisance, the owner of the bookstore. We also talked to her in her shop. We actually spent a lot of time in the bookstore talking to Plaisance, which is a shame, because I don't think she gets me, or that I love the man from Helmdall. And so, after that, we basically piddled around because we weren't sure where to go with the information that a military tribunal is happening. And we have to stop that somehow.
It is not a military tribunal. It is two psychos who have decided to kill whoever they think is guilty.
It's basically a military tribunal.
The PMC does not endorse it, and they would correct it if they could, but they just can't reach these guys because they've gone rogue. Far be it from me to stand up for the private military corporation, but I feel like that detail is important. They don't want this.
We also talked to a lady who makes novelty dice, which we did by shouting at her, because that's how I'm used to getting everything that I want, is shouting at people less fortunate than I, until they have to listen to me. That's what I do. And anyway, she's making us a cursed dice, and we have to go back and get it in like 8 hours. Which sounds dismissive, but that is basically what we did, is we went around the doomed commercial area.
Yeah, a lot of last session was fucking around in that building with 7 Real. I had some questions for you, Leo.
No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. It's like that old saying goes, wisdom withers if not shared. And old Leo is always up for sharing.
What's that container over there?
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
Told you.
Wow. Yeah, you be right.
Oh, yes. Born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then. People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors.
Wow.
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
Okay, Leo, I did not need to know that.
So anyway, do you work here?
Yes, yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo. I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away. Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
Who?
Hello.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
A real pretty lady with a skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio. But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running here.
Okay.
Yes I am, yes I am.
Who's this Miss Beaufort?
Oh, Lizzie.
Oh, that's
She's
Elizabeth.
a real
Oh.
sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly. But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood, knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure.
Okay.
If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids. Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years she has.
I'm pretty sure this place would fall apart. Hey, you're doing a great job around here, Leo.
Yes, this place really seems to run like clockwork. Keep it up, Leo.
Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really.
You think somehow it becomes even wider?
Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here. But you guys are alright.
Alright. Kim, I don't really appreciate you sandbagging me on the whole shipping container a bit.
Told you.
What do we got?
I don't know what it is about the Parisian accent, but it sounds at once very cool and incredibly dickish.
I know this was the shipping container, but...
A rusting control panel with several knobs.
Yeah. And we could get up there, basically, by... secret...
Going through Kuno's whole secret passage.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Which would be really nice if that was a way to the top of the Whirling in Rags.
Maybe it is.
Maybe. This is the guard
This
station.
is the night watchman's booth.
This is where
The
Renee
name on the
works.
door reads.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table.
Let's get going. The entire neighborhood can see us up here.
Alright. I'm not about to steal a photo that a guy keeps on his desk. I wouldn't mind, like, taking a peek at it.
I'm gonna go get a drink real quick.
Alright. Whoa! Hello, what a tooltip! You missed a tooltip. It said, need to do something behind Kim's back, sneak out after he's gone to sleep.
Yeah, I saw that one earlier.
Alright. I don't think this will work, but we got a little time to kill. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Or is it?
Yeah, you could get on these, at least.
But no higher.
No.
What sound is oh, was that JD snapping the can?
Popping that can open. That can of pop. Can open with a pop.
Sure. Some breakfast for lunch for breakfast energy.
For lunch, for dinner. It's Reese's for breakfast.
Can we examine? Please?
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots.
Nope. Hey Kuno, how you doing?
Fuck, does Kuno care?
He doesn't care.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Alright. Just gonna do a quick run around to the front. Do you guys have a secret staircase up here? Staircase?
I'm gonna guess it's the blue door.
I would think it'd be weird that she could get into their blue door.
Or it could be the door behind your closet.
Ah, yeah.
But then how would she get through there? Unless you just didn't lock your door.
Unless they were both. Was there a door in our closet?
Yes.
Well, hot dog. We have a pry bar. Where's this door?
That door. In that door? Or is that a closet?
Huh. Don't get it.
Locked, I guess?
Also, we seem to have continued to have a perma halo.
Eh.
Ah, well.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Uh-huh. Is this a white check? Oh, I talked to Joyce. The merc you hanged, his friends are coming for you.
Yeah. By friends, you mean his squad mates from Crenell.
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
Nervous, snickering. There's a rush of adrenaline present.
Yes, they're forming some kind of tribunal and they're coming for you.
This is what happens if you take the law into your own hands. Other people start doing it too.
Let them come. The Hardy Boys are right fucking here.
You heard the man. Right here. We're armed. We got the whole district behind us. And Glenn. Glenn is fucking crazy.
Sure.
Yeah. A well-oiled murder machine.
The mood is on the rise. They're feeling confident, ready to punch out the whole merc platoon.
Mercenaries are armed with automatic weapons.
We got weapons of our own. We got Ister 50s, Zeelagers. Glenn's got a knock cannon at home.
Will they pierce ceramic armor?
I guess we're gonna see, aren't we?
See what?
See what? If they don't?
Yeah. Like you've been up against ceramic armor. You haven't even seen the whole suit, right? I've seen the whole fucking thing, and it didn't make him immortal.
It didn't really improve your odds either.
Yeah.
You got him when he was drunk.
You got him when he was drunk.
Big fucking surprise. They hire psycho scum, arm them to the teeth, and let them loose in the city. What do you think is gonna happen?
He's really prepped himself up for this. He has to keep the fear in check.
It's bad news, you know that, right?
So are the local gangs. The fucking Barmy Army and the Madre scum. You've been out there. Seen any around?
Yeah. Where are they now, huh? Sent back to Madre in an airtight cargo crate.
These people are trained military professionals. Special forces, as you said. They're not a gang or a Barmy army.
No, they're not. They're uncoordinated and drunk. We know more about them than you think.
You
don't.
demonstrated why they won't make that mistake.
I mean, okay, they're going to wipe you the fuck out, Titus. I mean, okay, you got this, you got numbers. I mean, okay, I'll be on your side when they come.
How about...
I mean, I feel like they're gonna wipe you the fuck out.
Number one, I guess, is the most prescient one.
I mean, I like the idea of... I don't like these guys. But I don't like Titus either.
Once I find mine, I lost it.
I mean, that's the funniest
That's
answer.
the funny one, but no, I feel like you gotta make your point here.
No, they won't. Get out of here with your negative energy.
All he means is that the situation is serious.
No wonder you cops get shot to shit every day. Can't go to war with an attitude like that.
Scan the room?
No. I's here. You got business with my boys. You got business with me.
The boys are too eager to please him to keep their mouths shut. You're gonna get a good head count here. Just wait.
Yeah! You fuck with the Hardy boys, you fuck with Titus Hardy.
Relax, Dennis. No one is fucking you yet.
Yeah, Dennis, calm down. No one's fucking you, you stupid fuck.
Let Dennis enjoy his fucking, man. We don't mind.
Yeah. You're not even being fucked, Dennis.
Easy, fellas. We got company. Let's see what brings the cop around.
Too late. You already scanned the room. You got a pretty good picture.
Of what?
Picture what?
Of the actors here. You could take another look at the tracks in the mud on the crime scene. Compare it to these guys.
Ah. This is a white check, might as well.
I feel like asking about... No.
Why?
You remember what happened to Wooly when he tried that?
No, this is a white check.
Ah.
He doubled
As you
down.
look around this room full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco, does this look familiar?
Like cops?
Where have I seen this before?
You believe the place was called Precinct 41. It was also filled with, almost exclusively, men. Sitting on desks, talking shit and wasting time.
Get it, Titus. You really are the authority around here.
Oh.
You must be. You're just like real crops, drinking beer and sitting around with your dicks in your
You
hand.
got a problem with beer now?
Not quite there yet. Push on.
I don't give a shit.
I have a beer problem.
I
Not a
also
problem
have no
with beer.
idea how to do my job.
Like you.
Speak for yourself, buddy. I've been running this outfit for 10 years now. You should have seen Martinez before it started. It was like jam rock now.
They didn't see shit, man. Kids getting shot. We had 3 shootings a week. Fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s.
Congratulations on the graffiti removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick. Just don't antagonize him. You have this already.
It's not her did. It's about the victim. She needs help.
Titus?
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up, but on his terms.
You wanna help her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you help her. But you treat her with respect.
Okay.
If you don't, if you question her, harass her, a freight train of pain, buddy.
What is her name?
Glacia, I'm on due.
Her.
She's
Oh,
standing
shit.
here, the whirling in rags. A real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit, blonde. That's I'm on due with an O-U.
Okay.
Shit.
That's something.
The girl upstairs? That can't be her. Remember what you said to her? You told her you want to have.
Aranya disco dancer?
Oh no, this check would be fine if we
Said I want to have fuck with you.
Sure, why not?
Okay, we
You
have to
probably
do it.
seen her around.
8.
You
Nope.
inexplicably add cool after the victim's name, with your eyes bulging like some wild beast. Your fingers are fidgeting and sweat starts forming on your brow as Titus looks at you oddly.
I don't understand what's so cool here.
Nothing. We just have a few more questions. Then we'll be on our way.
It sounds like you're having a heart attack. Whatever you said, it couldn't have been that bad. Please relax.
Oh, we failed an endurance
Endurance
check.
failed. It just said relax.
Whatever you do not tell him you know her. That would sound off.
Oh, these are all awkward. Thank you, we'll talk to
Remember
her.
what I said. Freight train of pain.
Alright.
Alright. You stay frosty now, friend.
Got a point. Or a shelf, whichever.
Or shelf. So yeah, I didn't see these before, but there are longer descriptions. This thing's like, at high levels, Inland Empire animates the inanimate. You'll have conversations with your clothing, conversations that may change the course of the investigation if you're not thrown in the loony bin first. Below Inland Empire, you'll be void of imagination and character, and then how will you shape the cosmos?
I feel like empathy might be important if we're going to talk to her.
Yeah, empathy could be important. Or physical instruments.
Understand others. Work your mirror neurons.
Alright.
Kim.
Kim.
Officer, what was that?
What was what?
You mean the sweating and fidgeting when he mentioned her name?
Yes.
Sort of quivering
Quivering
jello
jello
thing with the eye?
Yes.
I think I know that woman.
The victim? Is there something I should know before we talk to her?
I met her in the hallway after I woke up. She knows that I don't remember being a cop.
Okay, that's manageable. Understood. You were not in good shape on Monday.
I tried to hit her.
Understood.
He's stone face.
She said I'm going to have to interrogate her. It's going to suck
for me.
It is. This would have been good to know before.
It didn't come up.
Should have. Anything else? We'll be alright, officer. This is nothing.
You feel fortified by his assurance.
Morale 1.
It's going to be alright.
It's not going to be, but let's do it anyway.
Now, I really hope that Harry did not rape her. I also hope that nothing worse is waiting in the wings. Like somebody else we don't know is also dead.
Well, I mean, we sort of know who did, because they're dead now.
Yeah.
Unless we don't believe that.
We do not have a full picture of the night in question. That's what's bugging me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh dear.
The door is closed. There's still a dent in the vinyl where you punched it before.
Run your finger across the dent.
This little depression is all you could inflict on the door. You swallow, like you swallowed the last time. Whatever bitter emotion was swimming to the surface then, and now, subsides, submerges, sinks back into you.
Knock.
Who is it?
This is the police. Can we come in?
Come on up. The door is open. I'm drying my hair.
Alright, Kim.
Bill calculations. Dirty clothes.
This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked, one on top of the other. There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there.
The medications?
Pharmaceuticals line the shelves. Sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners.
Quite a collection in here.
Anything of note?
Electrochemistry?
Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoperidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads, Nacra.
It's a Nacra.
An opioid receptor antagonist. It's used for diamorphine overdoses.
We searched the pill sheets, right? Yeah.
No.
Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gotvaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find? This is going to take a little know-how.
Luckily, we know all
bright
about
orange
this shit.
bottle with Preptide stamped on it, in sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little plastic container.
Oh no, like electrochemistry is very excited about this. That's not
wants
good.
us to take it in secret.
What's so exciting about this orange bottle?
It's speed, man.
Oh.
Just what you were looking for. They call it dextroamphetamine and talk about psychological disorders. But what we're seeing here is some scientifically advanced trucker speed.
Medically diagnosed speed?
Preptide, a euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine. Prescription speed.
What?
The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super fucking preppy.
Is that a thing?
Maybe?
Just take it in plain sight.
Well, I mean, like, I know that basically certain ADD medications are more or less medical speed.
Okay, I did not know that.
Which is why it's a controlled substance, is because people will sell their ADD medication for, will sell their medication at colleges and stuff, because it can keep you awake for fucking ever.
Astromenthol.
Yep, thank you, electrochemistry.
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air.
Move your hand fast!
You catch a single white flower between your fingers. The rest fly off into the wind. It's a Maybell. The young woman looks at the Maybell in your hand. Just a glance, then takes a drag of her cigarette. The lieutenant gives you an acknowledging little nod.
Ma'am.
Ooh.
6 crumbling petals rest on your palm. They're white, a bell-shaped crown.
What is this, Kim?
This is the Insulindian lily, called Maybells or Lucille's tears during the Revolution. Girls used to pin these on soldiers before sending them off to battle.
Does flower blossom in early spring? Who pinned them? Which side?
The revolutionaries, so the communers and the anarchists. White's their color, but the custom started in the suzerain's army, so it held meaning for the king's men too. It's about girls and boys more than sides. Girls sending off boys who are going to their deaths, then also dying themselves in the ruins from dysentery and consumption. It's a symbol of the Civil War. Yes, but not this early. Not to my knowledge. It looks dried, preserved.
Is it a coincidence?
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see.
Kim's always writing notes.
Yep.
The petals feel dry and fragile in your hand. Water flows under the channel bridge. Dark water. You rub your sides for warmth, but there is none.
On your fingers.
Inland, above the Martinez distributary, the channel that brought wastewater from the silk mills of Jamrock, and then dead bodies during the war. The wrinkled fingers of an old man crush flower petals, then sprinkle them in the stream like white salt.
Wow.
Ooh. Heavy. Speaking of...
This game doing the sad
Welcome
horns... The sad horns and shivers combined have already hit me a little, like, twice in this game.
Yeah. By the way, I said it before, forgot to put it back in, but content warnings! Very yes! Mature themes!
Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean, then toned over several years of self-defense training. You can sense it in the sharp pointing of her elbows.
Wait.
Interesting.
Could it be you, I wonder?
Could she have been attacked, fought the fucker off, and Titus Hardy is taking the fall because he actually cares?
Does he know would he know she's a Spec Ops soldier or not?
Or wait. Oh yeah, wait.
What?
No.
Keep talking, we'll learn.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Nice for you got here.
Is there a cleaning lady? I think I need one. Nice for you.
It's much nicer now. Thank you for that, officers. Truly.
There is something in her light brown eyes, a sadness, when she thinks about the death of that man.
We're getting a lot of good info here from our skills. I think I need one.
Yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
Disco
Infernum. You know not of what you speak.
They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the Infernum.
Mm.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I believe you have already met my colleague from Precinct 51.
Okay, we don't need to think about that.
Have I ever? This man has an unforgettable way with words.
I stand by my words!
Wait, say nothing is in quotes.
I really wanna. That's a trap. Is that a trap?
That's a trap.
So this is the obvious professional. Given the situation we find ourselves in now, it seems out of place. Mm-hmm.
And what is that situation?
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
Huh. I see.
Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through something difficult. No need to dilly-dally. She's tough.
Interesting.
Thanks, Coach, but I don't think I'll dilly-dally this time.
Yeah.
Physical instrument is not one for emotional intelligence.
Yeah, but it's suggestion?
Suggestion, that's too light. That's too delicate. Physical instrument is being too direct. I feel like there might be a third one in there somewhere that we just didn't get.
Yeah.
You sound like a namby-pamby.
What is this wildflower? That's a little too.
Start with number 1.
Clasier Amandu.
Where are you from?
Redefort, Republic of Oranje. I'm 28.
What's your specialization?
Something stupid.
What's that?
Oranese lit.
Oranese lit?
Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university.
Okay. Back to you.
Back to me.
I don't think we need to... That's it for the record.
The record. So official.
Tell us you've been going through something difficult.
Something difficult? I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean?
You've been sexually assaulted. Were you sexually assaulted, miss?
By sexually assaulted, you mean raped?
So physical instrument was right.
Yes.
It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it?
She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered.
Actually,
she knows that.
Is it? It is evening. Time flies, man.
So were you?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him.
By him, she must mean the victim.
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
What?
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. some assault and battery, sexual assault maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier.
Number one, I guess?
Titus asked you to spice things up?
Pretty much.
Warming them.
Okay.
3?
Yeah, what did happen?
We partied.
The kind I do?
With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that.
No one parties
Harder
harder than me. Harder than this, I didn't know was physically possible. Those are both.
Those are both pretty good.
Oh, it is. You're still alive.
What did you do when you partied?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
What can you tell me about him?
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his... I don't know... hair.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
How do the Hardy Boys know you?
They're frequent guests. Downstairs. They have a booth for union members. They're probably down there now.
How'd you meet?
Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
Did you party?
A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
Kim, that's a horrible thing to ask.
I have.
Understood.
She sips her coffee. Birds circle overhead. Could that have been part of the reason they hanged him?
That's a good question.
Don't mention that. That seems... No, that seems...
Don't be tactful. She doesn't care.
6?
That's true.
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably know all about it.
And his role in this strike was... what?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military. Worked for Wild Pines. And against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
Hang on.
They're frequent guests. Over drinks. A little.
Like you...
No.
I think suggestions are right.
I have. Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said,
Okay.
It's been a long winter.
It's not hard to believe that Titus Hardy Boys did a small amount of racism. Because now we're getting a version where that guy fucking partied hard, but didn't hurt anyone.
Could that have been part of the reason they hanged him?
I hope not. Actually, I know that's not the reason. I'm careful about that kind of thing. Not crossing the wires, you know? But that's probably where they got the rape idea.
What do you
Men
mean?
like that? I don't know. It's the way their imaginations work. I suspect it's what they'd like to do to me.
She changes balance from one foot to another, crossing her legs.
Oh, yes. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant. He takes a small step closer.
You called us, the RCM.
Oh.
Yes,
That was you.
That was you?
I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
Yeah, we can keep that one a secret.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Revachol, miss.
Call's voice was disguised.
I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little.
Nicked it?
With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it. Into the cold wire.
She's gotta be the special ops person, right? Wait.
Yeah, you're the telecom specialist.
So, she's Scott's mystery phone cutter.
And in the process, you broke the landline downstairs.
Did I? Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing.
Why go through all the trouble?
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the Union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there.
I think that's enough for now.
Yeah.
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss
perfect
there.
timing.
Yeah.
As he says so, you feel the young woman looking at you and get a feeling you can't quite put your finger on. A suspicion?
Oh, do we want to do a Columbo?
You want to be Columbo for a bit? Just one more thing.
She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
What's this
She
Wildflower.
looks
This
at
is the Columbo.
dried petals in your palm, then lightly touches one with her fingernail.
Pretty. Looks like a dried Maybell. Is that the one you caught? Sambo style?
What's Sambo?
A martial art, sir. Is that it?
Sudden change of topic! Yes.
Why was there a flower on the roof? I don't know, officer. Because of the wind?
Or an admirer?
We can put it together.
Yeah.
She watches you pocket the petals, then closes her eyes as she breathes in the cigarette fumes.
Why not? I'll be here until 11 p.m. drinking coffee, most likely.
Alright. We got an hour before, yeah, let's go back downstairs. Let's not talk about this right in front of her.
Kim?
Yeah, let's get out of her apartment, Kim, or hotel. Alright, just right out here, Kim.
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy Boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window.
Think this will make them cooperate?
Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
Why did she tell us all that?
What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it.
I'm not sure she had to lie. I wouldn't have known.
If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her.
Something is off here.
Something is off here.
You think so? She seemed forthcoming. Unusually so. Being forthcoming about some things is a good way to obscure other things. The best liars are always forthcoming. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation.
That's
will bring us
true.
Back here.
So she's the specialist.
She's gotta be. Because you might get that without having met Joyce and
Right.
knowing that there's a radio specialist, but she is also a merc.
So she and the dead man were not just co-workers, but lovers and friends.
Lovers and friends. And she's not worried about... Because she knows. Or does she?
Knows what?
Because if she... Why would they have to have a tribunal, a quote-unquote tribunal, if she fucking knows who did it?
Maybe they're still deciding on that one some or all question.
Yeah, but they're not. Hey,
The
Hardy.
Are still hanging around. What is it now?
Well, funny. Okay. She said she wasn't right.
Fuck. I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
Alright!
Alright, that changed.
Alright!
You've hit a nerve. Titus is furious. No, more than that. The loyal Titus feels betrayed.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down, and she doesn't fucking trust you.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up.
She's very lucid.
She wasn't raped. The witnesses' statements were very clear.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her.
Alright, I'm gonna take a Nosafed and bring it the fuck on.
Fists.
And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking...
Oh, Liz is gonna stop you.
Titus Hardy.
Like a warning shot.
Everett personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second in command.
Look, Copper.
Ah!
We know that that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape.
Really?
Okay. Tape, please?
Sure would have been nice to get that, like, an hour ago.
Huge win from suggestion here, though, is second in command.
Yeah.
Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
Here, jerkwad. Listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
Why should I care about the tape? You lied to me.
You don't care about evidence. The fuck are you a cop for, then?
Oh, I
Bitch,
get it.
T. They don't care about getting the truth. They care about getting convictions. They are fucking keeping a score on their bulletin boards.
I won't be on your bulletin board. If you don't listen to the tape, we got nothing to talk about.
So what's on the
What's
tape?
on it? We call it the door gun a mega mix. You'll know why. Won't you listen to it?
Where'd you get this tape?
You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. There's no university degree for that.
So you bugged them. How?
We have machines. We're in logistics. How do you think a harbor works? It's advanced stuff.
Understood? You've listened in on their communications. How long?
Since way before their chief started taking swing lessons.
Things got nice and quiet after that.
Trinity does the advanced radio work then.
It's not advanced. You just hold up in a coop all day, writing down what they say. It gets hot as hell in there.
Okay, so it's you, Angus.
Don't put yourself down, Angus. It's important work.
Yeah, man. You're like a radio genius or something. Those notes are some in-depth stuff. Indexes and shit.
That's enough for now.
Where can I listen to this?
No.
I'm sure we can find a tape player.
Where can
yeah.
I listen to this? Why don't you try shoving it up your ass, genius?
Yeah, play it with your ass, cocksucker.
I'm sure we can find a tape player. It's not a problem.
Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy.
I would be dumb not to take it.
Right.
You do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday.
I'm gonna take off now. Is that thing? Is it a tape player, that fucking thing with the password and the...
No, there's a tape player in your room.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we can get through that and then we'll have time to go see old Martin Martinez.
Mm-hmm.
The Disco Infernum.
The compact tape player is still and silent.
Oh.
Seems it has completely broken down now.
This would have been very helpful with the Megamix, but it isn't anymore.
Well, damn.
Fuck is that going to achieve? Being a smart ass, making your nostrils flare.
Any ideas?
My Kinema only comes with radio. Let's try to find a new tape player. Perhaps we should talk to Roy at the pawn shop. He has stuff.
That's true.
I'm not gonna get into it with Kim about something that is pretty stupid.
Absolutely Harry's fault.
Half-Light is designed to get angry as shit, but
Half-Light is designed to recognize threats. Not everything is a threat.
yeah, which it actually basically says in its thing.
Descriptor.
How Half-Light makes you ultra-attuned to the world is perpetual fear of your own shadow, of someone else's name or scent. You'll be ready always to pounce and physically interrogate passerby. At low levels, however, you'll find your survival instinct is lacking. Your method's limp-wristed. Yeah, so you will be attuned. So attuned that any little thing will be a perceived threat.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's down this way a little bit.
The pawn shop?
Yeah.
Yeah, south. Down the road.
There we are. How much could a tape player cost?
Well, you've got a shot put ball. You can trade
It's
in.
one banana, Michael. What could it cost? 10 reals? Oh, yeah.
Hello again. How can I help you?
It plays a tape.
A tape? We have boom boxes for sale that will play it. Check the shelves.
Alright. Is this the shelves?
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty. Try to find something pretty and cool here. Then use it to win her back.
Win her back?
Whoa.
One.
Win her back?
Yes. Buy something nice. A figurine. Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
What is this?
Oh, that's the Headless Phone Rider.
Of course.
The Headless Phone Rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head. 50 cents. Bargain priced. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something. Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky?
Yo!
Always carry it with you.
Can do, Bird's Nest Roy.
That was a very smooth salesman's grin that almost comes off as earnest. You should learn from him.
Ah.
The boomboxes on the shelf look well loved and well traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels. One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top.
Yeah.
A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. This is you.
Golden orange.
A sunset.
A sunset suite. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Thank you, interfacing.
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech, found sounds and music from a variety of genres. Even though I don't really like music.
Is Stereo 8 approved machine here?
It's a Harman Welsh W2, made in Vespa, designed in Seoul. Plays all reel-to-reel formats. 2mm, 8mm, 12mm, It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real.
Cool.
And here you are. Quality sound reproduction on the go. It'll play anything, wherever. Turn any tape into a conversation of sounds and shapes.
You are so baked, my dude. That dude's
I don't
so
really like
fucking
music.
baked.
I like how baked he is, though, because like he's like, I don't really like music. He's definitely a stare at the colors kind of stoner.
Yeah.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader.
Let's go.
You push command set, and the tape starts spinning. Violent static and machine sounds fill the air.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
Okay.
The harbor. That's the son of a Kvalson crane.
Hell yeah, Kim.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the Apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too. Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice room. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally.
Cordy.
I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style.
This isn't him.
How do you know that?
This is a fucking. This is one of the fucking Hardy Boys. That's what this bullshit is.
Yeah.
Because they knew each other. She's the radio operator.
Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arrête on your porter reel. The tape stops spinning.
What do you think?
It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
He did say he's going to do it. You can't edit words into someone's mouth.
Still.
Look of suspicion.
There's more going on here than we know.
Who's this Cordy?
Corty could be short for Cortenard, one of the other mercenaries, the one he was talking to. Probably the mountain at the harbor gates. Mr. Right to Work.
Right, Cordy is his nickname, isn't it?
Interesting, yeah. It's the very end. Silence?
End of recording.
A
village on the Samaran Isola, in South Safre. Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about.
Think he was there?
Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. We would need to know the story of this man's service. I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony, at least to some degree.
Well, we've got Mr. Martinez to deal with before we do that.
Wait, no, we can't do that till 9, though. Wait. Yeah, we can't do that till 9, right?
I think so, yeah.
So we got a half hour.
Yeah.
Right, I've done that right? Military time? 9 is 21?
Yeah, it is 9, right? Can you check the task list again?
It's... Oh. I was like...
Well, like, it is 9 that you're supposed to meet him.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9 p.m. Okay.
Sometime after. Hello, tear bottles. I just noticed you. None can escape me.
It's just one of those Kmart bags that says thank you, thank you, thank you.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
It's hard to get us a recording with this.
She puts her coffee cup down with a soft ring as the porcelain meets the metal table.
Did he? I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions. Only that he was never bad to me.
Today specifically identifies you as the target.
Where did they get this recording exactly?
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via de-encryption station. It's authentic enough.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style?
Those are the exact words he used.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. That was practically his pickup line.
A memory surfaces in her tired neocortex. It's not entirely unpleasant.
Okay.
Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style?
Kohoi was mentioned.
He wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Kohoi. It wasn't his everything.
He's trying to scare people?
Yes, was he bragging?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure he did all those things. Then integrated them into his idea of normalcy. To keep on living. Until they just sort of turn into his,
persona?
Running joke. I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way funkier than that.
Okay.
He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezud all rolled into one person, then cast in Orani's ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower.
You should talk with this person romantically?
You like this kind of stuff?
We're all scraping up any happiness we can find, officer. Going around with our little scouring sticks. You, your first love, Mr. Kohoi here.
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things? He and Martinez, I mean?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy, I guess. At ease. As much as a man like him could be.
There is a small measure of pride in her that she could quell the rage in such a being.
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardy has to say now.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee and smiles.
Alright. Later. Also this room.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Where does this lead to?
I don't know. It is not the first closed door we found in this building. There is also your mysterious blue kitchen door.
Do you think it's important?
The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the...
Below, the hostel cafeteria creaks and groans under your added weight. A skeleton of composite support beams and cantilevers. A dull thump. Somewhere inside, a wind brace rattles from the imperceptible motion of the building.
The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant.
Anti-object task force initiative deploy! Ah! Knock knock! It's Harry Dubois!
Something cracks inside.
That wasn't even a good roll. We just don't need a good roll.
It is an unbelievably satisfying
enemy of the physical realm.
Nice.
Yo, Morel.
Filling you with a belief in your own body.
Sounds like the property damage wasn't in vain, at least. Would it hurt to look in?
Let's see. There's no way to prove it was me.
Oh.
Whoa.
Baby cradle?
That's a pinball table, I think.
Pinball maker's coat. Doesn't Kim hate pinball?
Yes, he does.
For some reason.
But shivers, though.
And discreet decor are probably important.
Well, if we need to talk to somebody and empathy could come up, we can put it on.
Actually, yeah, if you're going to talk to Mr. Martinez, that might be useful.
Yeah. Futurism
themed. Fascist pinball table.
Boxes of tools, replacement parts line the shelves.
Can't see outside. Oh.
Yes! We've made it.
White Diora. NB. The spare key is tied to the bush outside the corner room window. More pinball machines.
Over there, in the corner.
The pinball machine?
Not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats. It's lit. You can't wait to get your hands on it.
Kim, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
The pinball machine. Gordy's Goats. A classic.
Wait, you played it?
A little.
Kim.
Feels like
Kim.
Kim, you're fucking lying. You're a dweeb. Oh, great.
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats reads the golden lettering on top of the back box. There's a small column of text underneath. The machine is coin operated. Get the game on, Finger Boy. Those flippers are ready.
One whole real for a play.
Then you close to read the text.
Above the painting of a mustached man climbing a hill, a column reads, inspired by the legend of Cornelius Gordy, taken on the world's tallest peak, Corpus Muindi. The Mesk legend holds that when the nation is in danger, heroic Gordy shall return and save his people.
Inspect the playfield.
The theme of the game is to explore Gordy's climb through the perspective of goats and to ascend to the top of the mountain in a time of trouble. The peak of the mountain is at the top of the playfield. All the balls have small goat icons on them and represent the goats as they race up and down the mountain.
That sounds a little stupid.
Areas around the playfield represent Gordy's climb, places he was said to have camped, which the goats can discover. Get them to the summit.
What's wrong with goats?
It takes a while to get into a rhythm, but pretty
Dirty
soon
ball is
you're
lit.
able to keep 3 goat-faced balls in play with relative ease. Go, go, Finger Boy.
I feel sorry for the goats. If they only knew the kind of guy old Cornelius really was.
Wait, what?
What kind of guy was he then?
The kind of a guy who uses the word savages a lot when recounting his travels.
Ah.
A masked nationalist.
A racist mountaineer.
An avid huntsman too. He was often photographed in his dining hall, surrounded by wall-mounted hunting trophies from every continent.
It's not Disco.
He also hit his wife.
Jesus!
Other people's kids too. Sometimes pets. Hateful little man. But you seem to be having fun.
I'm pretty good at this.
I'm pretty good at this.
Your game is definitely improving. The jolly goats are flying all over the board, and although a few plummet to their deaths, you're never left with less than 3. Suddenly, a special passage leading to the summit slides open at the top of the board. This is where the balls need to go.
Go for it.
Maneuvering a goat ball into a position for a perfect hit isn't easy. More fall to their deaths. But finally, the opportunity presents itself. One of them gets through. The words "Pale Rupture" light up on the speaker panel, and the machine starts filling with a thick, milky fog. Something's happening.
Smoke effects in your pinball machine?
Congratulations.
Whoa.
This is where the game ends. It's a cheap way of getting more money out of the players. A stupid nihilistic finale.
There's so much fog, you can barely see anything. Some is actually leaking out of the machine, and one by one, your goats start slipping, disappearing into the milky nothingness. This can be navigated. The balls leave almost imperceptible disruptions in the fog. Use them to calculate where they hit next. You're down to your last goat, going mostly by
Reaction
sound.
speed
Eyes
legendary.
are useless at this point, but that goat is something special. 5 times you snatch him back from the jaws of death.
Kim, it can be done.
I am. I've seen it before. Played it too. You will eventually make a mistake, and then it's all over.
Wait. Why are 2 and 3 are exactly the same?
Whatever.
Understand ball games?
No!
You can't even see it.
Dang it!
The last goat plummets into the fog with almost suicidal glee. There goes nothing, finger boy.
Damn.
Alright, we can open it from this side, I assume?
No, but they said there was a in the bush by the corner room window.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
There must be a key somewhere. Probably somewhere in the whirling. It's not too important. We can get in and out using the roof door.
Alright. Well, it's time to talk to Mr. Martinez.
Yeah.
This small elevator is dimly lit by a bulb that's been glowing for ages. The latticed cage is open, inviting you to step inside. Smells of nougat and sweat. Your head brushes up against the ceiling. There is a control panel to your right, and just enough room for 2 people to fit in.
I mean, we know because we've been up there. We don't need to.
So this is where they brought 40 pinball machines to fix them up. A long time ago. Everything is covered with dust now. The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the tools on the shelf.
Must have given up.
At some point, 20 years ago, 15 maybe, before pinball went out of vogue.
Hello?
You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new.
Someone's been here.
3 weeks maximum, from the dust coverage. It could easily have been 1 week too. You know, officer.
This is good. He likes it. That's a little smile in the dark of the workshop.
This isn't bad at all. It was a good idea to see where that door leads. Commendable work bringing us to this place.
Hell yeah.
Large prints, most likely made by Boots. The size is hard to determine. Soul could be bigger than Vamp. The souls have left a pattern, uniform, horizontal lines. Everything around you is quiet. The prints crisscross the workshop floor.
What does this mean?
It means someone snuck through what seems like a secret route, behind Classia's room, in the recent weeks. This may prove to be significant.
Yeah, that feels pretty important. Hell yeah, gamer. Alright, now Mr. Martinez. Well, this would be the corner room, right? Are we in the corner room?
Bush.
It should be... Unless they mean like an outside bush?
The outdoor bush? That'd be a little weird, but okay.
Wait, no, Kim!
Alright. It's time for him to turn in, yeah. That makes sense. I guess we'll just do this ourselves.
I think because I went into the room, he assumed I was going to bed. We could try and load and see if we could get him.
Alright. You did just autosave, so...
Right here, yeah. I'm just... because Kim literally suggested it, and I think it was just an accidental mechanic misunderstanding. I wouldn't go back and do like a skill check again, but
no.
And then that takes us pretty neatly into day 3, which allows us to access the harbor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kim will come with. And we might even be able to go out on the, and do a debrief on the day.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Come along, Kim. Or actually, wait, can we go this way now? I think we opened up a shortcut door.
Did we?
Oh, but not from here. Speed train Kuno leaving the station. Good job, Kim. You're keeping up. And it was over here. Balcony.
There he is.
Oh, wait. Oops.
Gendarmerie, you found me.
We sure did.
It feels like a Friday. He seems to be in a good mood tonight. And his shirt is still unbuttoned.
Yep. The cleaning lady lesson.
Beautiful. So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
Honestly, I'm just trying not to screw up.
You're gonna make them spectacular.
Beautiful. I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting.
Friday night feels like Friday.
It does feel like the end of the week. It's so magical. The white falling against the black.
Very well.
That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you. It's my friend you're looking for, not me.
Okay.
He takes another drag of his unfiltered cigarette and looks around. It's getting dark and the neighboring windows have lit up one by one.
Besides, I've got to run.
He's going to leave you alone again. That's sad.
Thanks,
Something tells you you're never going to talk to an individual this cool or mysterious ever again.
But I just found you again.
Just look at it. It's a beautiful night. Who's going to stay in on a night like this?
He's right. Only losers go to bed early. Time to break out the booze. A man on high heels stumbles out of a basement club, music blasting over the entire district. It's chilly, and as the chemicals hit his nervous system, 1,000 shivers ripple through his body.
Only if you promise that we'll talk again.
Something flutters in the corner of the lieutenant's mouth as you're saying those words.
We'll talk. Just not tonight.
Take care, alright?
Alright. Hell yeah, gamer. Something so different about it. I just can't put my finger on.
Different, of course.
Serious about the way he talks and moves.
Something so mysterious about the way he talks.
Kim trying to hold back. Very mysterious.
Very.
He's barely holding it together. It's all he can do to keep from bursting out in laughter.
Come on, detective, let's go. We've got a potential witness to interview. His Sunday friend, remember?
You got a point.
I do. Drama.
If you're about to interview somebody, I don't know, drama or suggestion would be good.
Yeah. Suggestion it up.
Oh.
Officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Hey, Sunday friend.
His hands are clean and well manicured. This is a man who knows the importance of appearances.
It is Monsters Crush. This game has been pretty wildly interesting as far as RPGs I've ever played go.
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government.
Oh shit!
I work for the Institute of Price Stabilité on assignment from Sur-la-Clé.
What?
I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way possible. Ask me about the hanging.
You actually witnessed the lynching?
I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
Oh shit!
Easy, detective. No need to jump to conclusions.
Start from the beginning if you don't mind.
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
Oh dear.
What do you mean, like in a play?
It was just so strange.
We should have picked
I
drama.
could barely comprehend what was happening. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one. That's when I understood I should not be seeing this.
Sounds like the victim was unconscious, or at least incapacitated. Interesting.
How many of them were there?
I couldn't tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8?
Can you describe them?
I couldn't see their faces well, and there were quite a few of them. But they were very loud and very Martinez.
Alright.
Let's just say that the laboring classes can get rather expressive with their profanity.
Fuck this goon up there.
What happened next?
I went back inside.
Yes, back inside. Keep yourself safe from the killing.
Were you able to see anything from inside?
Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see, but I could still hear their voices. They were threatening to kill that poor man.
Threatening to? Are they men? Women?
All men, I presume. But again, I couldn't see very clearly.
What happened next?
Well, that's the strangest part, officer. Nothing happened. It was oddly quiet for a public lynching.
What do you mean nothing happened? They lynched a guy.
Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots, no celebratory shouts, no anything.
Why didn't you call the RCM?
You're right, of course. That is what one is supposed to do in such circumstances. I was simply in shock.
Were you in shock for several days?
I'm afraid I don't have anything else to add.
About what time was all this happening, approximately?
All I can say is that it was late.
So let me get this straight. You didn't actually witness the hanging itself, did you?
No, I didn't see the corpse until the following day.
It seems this wasn't the break you were hoping for. I think we have everything we need. Thank you for talking to us, Mr. Villodroit.
Of course. Anything I can do to assist the RCM.
What are you doing here?
Yeah.
The coalition is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. It must be controlled. The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight.
Okay, but what are you doing? I mean, I think we know the answer.
Yes. We don't need to ask that one.
Yeah.
Well, actually, let me say that Harry does not know the answer. Kim does.
Yes. Kim, which...
Well, I'm renovating it. It is an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top 4 stories off. This, of course, happened when the Coalition forces landed here. You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused when we arrived here.
So you're some kind of bureaucrat.
Yes, as I said before, I am a commissioner from Sur-la-Clé working for the Institute of Price Stability. This is one of the main projects of the Moral Inter. It is the most important. It's the central goal of any sound monetary policy. Maintaining the price stability is essential to maintaining high levels of economic activity, which is essential for maintaining high levels of employment.
So, I mean, it's the stable price.
Yes, but like the stable price,
which is essential for maintaining the social stability.
But like the stable price of what? Oil?
I think he's just saying that generally, like, inflation is a problem.
Okay.
And so the price of things going up from inflation.
Basically, it makes sure the price of bread doesn't change.
Précisément. Too much inflation, bread becomes too expensive. Too much deflation, it becomes too cheap for bakers to produce. That's why the Institute of Price Stability works to keep inflation just below 2%. But not too far below, no. Too below is also bad. Below, but close to 2%. The Coalition believes in the importance of informing the public about the benefits of the price stability. Transparency is one of our principles. Would you like an informational pamphlet?
No, I'm good.
A sound monetary policy is essential for addressing uncertainty. Stability is the raison d'être of the Moral Inter. It's the reason why I identify as a moralist.
So he's a liberal.
But oh, I don't have my leaflets on me today. That's too bad. You can always call our information line.
No.
Making information available is part of the Moral Intern's commitment to transparency. What's there to say? Sur-la-Clé is a modern, urbanized country that measures very high on the Human Development and Freedom Index. Mostly, though, it's known as the executive heart of EPIS. Moreover, it is a great sponsor of less emerged countries. Revachol is only one of its many darlings whose progress it supports and cherishes.
Makes it darling.
Because a great percentage of Revachol's culture hails from Sur-la-Clé. Its language, its people, its cuisine even. Or at least in the downtown La Delta area. Whatever you wish, officer.
Tell me about your friend.
Yeah.
My friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education. He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters.
I hate this guy. I hate this guy a lot. This guy might be worse than Everard to talk to anyway. What are you doing in his apartment by yourself?
I'm just enjoying the view.
Isn't it rude for your friend to leave you alone like this?
We're old friends. Nothing's taboo between us. He comes and goes. I'm sure you'll see him around. He's very active. Kedra is a candidate member of APIS. But, between you and me, their potential membership is a more contentious issue. That it's never going to happen. They entered negotiations in 21, and it's been pending ever since.
So tell me anything about Kedra itself. Is it warm there? Cold? Something in between?
It's warm. It's also known for its mandarin trees and dust storms from Supramundi. Kedra's an emerging market, but it still has a long way to go. Maybe that's why my friend's ménage decided to immigrate.
So I guess EPIS are an imperfect analog to the Eurozone?
I think
I'm all ears, officer.
That's all I got.
A moment, officer.
Oh, good.
Do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave.
Hold on, why can't we talk later?
It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my position to be discussing murders with local militiamen. And I'm pressed for time. After you leave, I should be leaving as well.
Okay.
Take a search
Sure.
the apartment.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful space.
Buckets of paint. On newspaper.
Conical hat.
Okay. Heck yeah, hat. An old photo.
None of this is weird. Party dragon.
Party dragon?
Are you the party dragon?
No, you need to explain.
Was there anything else?
Mr. Villamere, what's
I'm
in
sorry,
the
I couldn't
briefcase?
Sleazy,
Silky bathrobe in vibrant blues features a roaring dragon on its front, ready to take off into the night. A red belt has been provided for fastening. It's culturally insensitive, but only for people who are not from Seoul. The real Soulites probably don't care. Tacky dad outfit. Oh, and it goes with this, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank God you can't really see people's reactions when you see you strolling this incredibly insensitive headpiece.
Why are these here?
That's what I'm saying! What the fuck? Oh, hello. Other room.
Flyers
for underground parties.
Alright. So Martin Martinez is a party animal.
Yes.
At least. Well, I guess we should...
Alright, Kim's probably getting sleepy.
Yeah, we should probably pop off for the day for Kim. And I
Yeah.
guess he might do the debrief thing with us.
Yeah, we should go out to there. I'm gonna look in every bush on the way over to find that goddamn pinball room key.
Exit.
I'm glad Kim told us he was glad that we fucking just...
I'm really happy that you looked at the footprints. Thank you.
Oh, speaking of...
You can't get there from here.
I don't think you can go there.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here. Yeah. Why?
Why must we stop to look at this wall every time we pass by? We have business to attend to.
Kim, I look at the wall. Kim, I was right about the pinball room, wasn't I? That just tells you something great is in the crate.
I don't want to play the goat machine. It takes some money.
Oh, there's no bushes here.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. I love those.
Behind the blue steel door.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't hear you make noise back there, so good for you.
He's really, really
back here.
It takes a lot of willpower not to ask. Obviously, he's been wanting to know what's behind the door.
Okay, what is back there?
Pinball machines.
Ha! I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here too. I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean.
I might be up for a game.
No, I was just wondering if you found pinball machines there.
See, sweet shit. I'm a disruptor.
I can't say that.
No, but we could diversify the entertainment options, seeing as you've opened the door back there. Well, the machine we have in the corner now is broken. It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here, other than the hellish karaoke machine. That one's always causing trouble.
I'm not
Yes?
gonna bust her yet about the phone line.
You know, I don't know why I suddenly remembered it, but the Whirling in Rags does kind of remind me of this really shitty hotel I stayed at once in Italy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's a place where you had to, coin-operated email.
What?
Yeah, a coin-operated machine that only logged onto Yahoo and only did email.
Gross.
Yeah, it was weird. Talk to Kim.
Yes?
Oh, how do we debrief?
Last time it just happened automatically.
Yeah.
Maybe we can't this time?
Alright, I guess it doesn't happen this time.
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting. But it's yours. You've earned it.
Go to sleep. And then the harbor!
The bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
Here we are again, my broken bud. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. Always half aware of yourself. You're not cooperating, brother man.
Why?
It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot, because of the pain.
And there's a lot of it, ever present in your organs. It's like every one of them has their own nasty song to sing. Every cell in your body is moaning in agony, asking, what did we ever do to you?
It's all the system's fault. I'm sorry, cells. It's all me.
It's my fault.
Now, you're finally thinking about something other than yourself. Let's see how far that'll get you.
Wait, wasn't this the Express to Fuck All Borough? I am an artist and liver damage
is my art.
I think I need medical attention.
Now you've gone off the rails, baby.
Yeah.
Now you're stuck sitting here by the tracks, admiring the wreck around you. You just can't help it, looking at yourself. The sum total of your accomplishments. You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people, really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
I'm looking at people
all the time. I like them.
Sure you do. They're all so friendly, aren't they?
Some of them are. Some of them are nice. Others are scared. At least they're interesting. Each one has a process just like yours, running in the space between their ears, full of secrets.
I don't know if it's quite like yours.
Yeah, this one's pretty wild.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights, blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
Alright, limbic system.
21st century schizoid man.
7:30. Woo! Bottle. Harry? Okay. So where did we lost you there for a sec, Harry? Given your condition, that's not an unreasonable assumption. Also, dice time. Kim's probably downstairs. Oh, didn't we have to... We should meet up with the Hardy Boys?
What?
We're supposed to meet up with the Hardy Boys now that we talked to Disco Orange Gal. Because we listened to the tape, and then we interviewed her, we never came back to the Hardy Boys.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now?
Talk to...
And?
Nothing. She stands by what she said.
That fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that.
Oh god, locker room talk.
No, we're not saying that one. Stuff, but it didn't prove anything, and it didn't change your mind.
Dark. Dark is when you start a goddamn death rock band. He said he'd rape her.
Sounds like he wanted it to change her mind about the hanged man. This is definitely personal.
What did she have to say then? Fine by her? This is what people are supposed to be like? Fucking whoop-de-doo.
She did not say whoop-de-doo. It did not come as a surprise to her. I think it made her a little nostalgic.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Funny? Oh, good goddamn psycho whore. Alright. All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawmen?
Women are crazy. Irrational. That's what you're thinking, right? Also, your fists are itching for a bump.
No, we're not gonna fist bump that. I think it's personal for you. I think you have feelings for it. It is personal for him.
But don't say that.
Yeah. Maybe she isn't who you thought she was.
Nah. I know her. She's just a girl. In over her head.
Okay, so Harry can put it together.
Can put it together. I feel like that's maybe a dangerous thing to say, but also...
I kind of want to say that, though.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck that means. Aranese lit. What is that shit? Literature?
I've noticed the same. Yes, he meant Oranese literature. Women are always reading, right?
Kim, what the hell?
The lieutenant adjusts his electronic wristwatch. Psychological and physical training from an unknown government body. I noticed it. You noticed it. They haven't.
Alright, that clears up a bit more.
Yeah.
What really happened?
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men too are growing increasingly silent.
Come on, Titus. The stakes are too high here. There will be blood on the streets. The tribunal, remember. I know you're tired. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you, them, and the whore upstairs. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck on!"
This is the petulant rage of someone who's at the end of their wits.
I mean, thank you, Half-Life.
That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Your little investigation is over.
Yeah.
Elaine starts
It's the
saying
same
something, then thinks best not to.
What is this quiet funeral shit? All we need is some beers in us. Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
You know what? I'm kind of with you. I get you, Gart.
100 beers? Now we're talking. How
God
many
damn
hop
it.
over here, cafeteria manager?
The window might be closing. The more beers they get in them, the less cooperative they will be.
I don't think if we're going to talk about the guy from the apartment, I don't know if number 3 is going to change Titus's opinion very much.
Yeah.
Rhetoric is going to fail. And also, I don't really know if Titus will care anyway.
Again.
Good one, Titus.
About fucking time.
It's a white check, so it's not like we get any problems for...
Go for it if you want to.
Klasia is playing them like a fiddle. Tell them how bad they got played, and they'll tell you the truth. There are many ways to go about it. All of them
are really good.
Really good.
You guys are always telling me they're good, and they aren't.
I'm going to tell you a little story about Kim here. No.
You can ask Rhetoric why they aren't good.
You guys are always telling me they're good, and then they aren't.
Those are the other ones. My shit is so
Can I? All those ideas look really bad.
Oh, you don't like these arguments? Let's see you come up with your own then. Come on. Everyone's waiting. Why is Goldmouth mean to him? Something is wrong. It doesn't look like he's succeeding.
What does that mean?
Is Rhetoric...
Goldmouth who?
Is Rhetoric Goldmouth?
Maybe. I've got this fucking dark shadow over my heart.
I mean... I don't... I mean, the Kim story would be very funny. It'd be very
How funny do you want to be? Also, do you want to get Kim to hate you?
No, we fucking ain't, asshole. No one's fiddling anyone in here.
No, Glenn. I want to hear this. Who do you think is fucking fiddling me?
Who do you think? You promised there would be good options. Where are they?
Oh, you want more good?
Good Lord, what is happening to me?
The hunter becomes the hunter. 'Tis a pity she's a whore. Titus, pussy boy. Both now where this is going?
You and I both know where this is going now.
It's a typo.
Yeah.
The hunter becomes the hunter.
hunted.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know. I don't know that Rhetoric knows.
You want more good options?
Good. Good.
Do we? Because I really don't.
Resembling curiosity.
Did he just call you a pussy boy?
No. He's just playing his viola da gamba. Before becoming a detective, my partner was a violinist. Many of us were. Time to move to more serious matters, like what really happened between you and the man you hanged.
Like hell it is. I still can't believe he called you a pussy boy, Titus. What does that mean?
First he tries to kill himself, and now this? I don't know what a pussy boy is. I'm old-fashioned.
It can't be good, boss.
I don't know what
You got something more to say, pussy boy man?
I don't know what these here femboy hooters
I
are all
do
about.
not understand. This fiddle play totally fell apart. The concept was solid, but the delivery, tragically off. You sounded like a madman, not a cop.
Rhetoric, just leave drama to do it instead.
Rhetoric, my boy. Harbor time.
That's... I find it, like, when Rhetoric fails, like, Rhetoric really fails.
Yeah, rhetoric. Harbor.
Oh, and also we can probably fill out the letter now and mail it.
Oh, yeah. But just in case, let's go across the harbor in case it checks for an event flag.
Okay. Don't be afraid to say weird things.
Don't worry, we haven't been.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
Alright, I meant to do the tear machine. Just before we cross.
The tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk into the machine.
Alright.
It might be a good idea to pawn the shot put ball.
We'll do it on the way back.
Because we're going to need money for Gart tonight.
Yeah.
Before 9 o'clock.
Yeah, we'll probably be back before then. Who knows? We might need a shot put ball. I guess we can. Wait, did we? Okay, we can't talk to them.
These guys weren't here last time.
Yeah, but we can't talk to them for whatever reason. Oh, they're probably the people who repaired the thing.
Oh yeah, the billboard's gone.
A rusting control panel with loose wires dangling out from the hole where an indicator light used to be, and a mechanical lever sitting in the middle.
Pull the lever.
You grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk. Then, the water lock starts moving.
Very slowly.
Hell yeah, gamer.
Alright, we can go to the coast now. Expect rugged terrain and drunks. And if you wanted to forge that document for Evrard, now you can.
But we said to do that somewhere that we're not out in the open. But I do want to forge that. Hey, Farjacko! We're gaming. We're trying our best to be the best communists. We found a pinball machine, played some pinball. Can't afford a room tonight yet, but we got backup plans.
I need money. How much money?
That was still the best use of physical instrument. Was just fucking screaming at a rich lady so loud that she gave us $130. We've actually solved two pretty perplexing problems off the back of flipping, just shouting real good. Money. So what the fuck happened here?
A banged-up motor carriage lies half-submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking into the Insulindian Ocean. Only the cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain visible.
So engine's in the back in this universe.
It must be cold and lonely down there, in the icy water.
Care to see where this come from?
My guess is it started its journey from the plaza, where it backed through the fence. I agree. We should definitely investigate.
You get a sudden, sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water.
Or his journey came to an abrupt end here.
No.
Fuck. Run your hand over the cold metal.
The motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists. Rust, moss, and sea life have already claimed it for themselves and initiated a slow decomposition process.
Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside.
Oh, good call.
I don't know. An hour or two, tops?
Oh, okay.
Oh, alright.
Zoop.
As you sit down in the old, rusty playground, the world around you becomes very silent. Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter.
Hold on, it
Ice
looks very
cracks
blue.
around the blue motor carriage in the sea.
Oh, come on.
The
Yes!
tune on your lips forms a strange yet undeniably beautiful contrast with the surrounding bleakness. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance, then, still looking straight ahead, he joins you with a
Yeah!
higher pitched and slightly more melodic trill. The wind blows. In the distance, behind the church, some vagrants are having an argument over a bag of tear they found in the reeds. Further away, a flock of seagulls lands.
I was falling in love.
The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed. Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic.
You'd rather sit on an anthill for an hour stand in a river of leeches is definitely the best.
Well, historically, leeches have been used to prevent and even cure many ailments.
Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of
God
the swing
damn it.
set keeps
I can't
growing.
believe that worked.
You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
Strikers are shipping.
In company.
Luckily, I am already a member of an independent organization, and therefore do not have to choose between a rock and a hot place.
If someone puts a gun to your head?
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Is that a number on the side?
Yes, 41. What do you think it stands for?
Oh no! No! Oh God! Harry!
No! A precinct? You're getting a horrible.
Something municipal.
Oh God, no!
I think 5 is the only one.
I'm sorry, Harry. I'm so sorry.
Sat here for an hour and a half doing
Oh
nothing.
41. Precinct 41. A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you.
Oh no, they're gonna kill me.
You feel like you're about to faint and fall off the swing. Your hands get clammy, and the air tastes sour to breathe.
For those playing along at home, we're from Precinct 41.
Oh God, Harry. Oh God, Harry. What did you do?
Holy fuck, what the
No. Just nope.
God, it's mine!
Look at all those question marks.
I drove my car into the sea.
What if you say no, no?
No,
Yes,
no.
your car is in the sea. Face it, so we can start dealing with
No, I
this.
mean seriously, it's just a coincidence.
Oh my.
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you drove your police motor carriage into the sea after you jumped across the canal.
After I jumped the canal? Things are going so well. We were just whistling merrily. They're not gonna take me back after this, are they?
People are more valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even more costly.
I'm wondering if you're the sunk cost though at this point.
People, yes. But not you.
Things are going so well.
You can still whistle. Besides, the night is always darkest before the dawn.
Maybe I was in pursuit of someone.
No, we know that. Well, at least we can see what's in there. Special crowbar?
Yes.
You
Let's
know,
go take a
until this came up, it never even occurred to me that Harry would have a squad car of his own.
Find the traffic hooligan. How do we want to celebrate? Drama?
Oh, is there an idea for traffic car?
Well, there's Anti-Object Task Force.
Well, I don't know. We've been
You know what? We don't really need to be more anti-object than we've
Objects have not been
been
standing up to physical instrument all that well, so yeah.
We could be more physical instrument.
Perception, maybe.
Perception.
Visual calculus.
Yeah, that's reconstruct crime scenes. You know what? Even if we put points into it,
it ain't
gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gonna suck ass anyway. You could accelerate drama, or I guess try something else.
Let's do drama. Drama cop.
Find the traffic hooligan. We are the traffic hooligan.
God, that's... I don't know why I didn't see that coming. Fuck
Ding.
yeah.
Tried to jump.
My badge!
That's your badge! And your real outfit. The commander?
What the fuck?
There's no fucking way you're a commander, Harry.
Kim, what the fuck?
Look at your badge.
A police badge on which you see the photo of a man. You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
Found my badge.
At least something good came out of all this.
Study the badge.
Encased between two durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information and a watermark in the shape of the street grid of Revachol West. You see a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and, in the lower right corner, your precinct.
Photo.
Yeah.
The man keeps winking at you with his green-grey eyes. The photo is old, no doubt about that. Good choice. A newer photo would look different.
How old?
8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is rather good-looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns.
And he's winking. Why?
What do you think? His face is already contorted by the expression, although it looks less grotesque on him than it does on you.
So
now.
Harry became a cop in his disco years.
It looks better on him because he isn't in as much pain while producing it as you are now. Although there's already a hint of that pain, certainly.
Interesting.
Don't be fooled. The bad times have already begun. The badge in your hand
Harrier
shines as you
Dubois.
rotate it, catching light. You
Harrier,
see lines
yeah.
of information on it. And
Harrier. That's long for Harry. So you are Harry. Evrard was half right. Probably not a lot of people know your full name. Whoever told him you're Harry Dubois didn't.
It doesn't say Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Don't accept it.
Not strange at all. Your name is Harrier Dubois, like it says on your police badge.
What kind of name is Harrier?
It's a wartime name. Revolutionary. The kind mothers give their sons during troubled times. Like Undying or Boxer or Ironhide.
Do people name the kids that?
it's meant to keep you safe. From bullets, hunger, shrapnel, kidnappings, and worse.
Harry Dubois it is
And then
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Harrier Dubois.
He's not going to call you Harrier. He'll keep calling you officer when he's angry with you, and detective when he's not.
okay.
Alright.
Just said explicitly there.
The badge in your hands shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see
LCM.
lines of information.
So you are a lieutenant.
Yeah.
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
What's
A
that?
lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM that still does field work. I am a lieutenant.
W.
The title of Yefreighter is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher rank. In your case, captain. You have declined twice, thus you're double Yefreighter.
Decline?
There are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your precinct's decomptage might be taken, or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors, out of respect.
Or Harry feels more comfortable in field work.
Field work.
And sometimes they just prefer the type
Yeah.
of police work available to their current rank. In your case, lieutenant.
Harry doesn't want to do desk work because he might worry that with nothing to do, he'll
The
start...
pain
he'll start-
pain would swallow him.
He'll just start drinking again.
Heavy-duty case-solving machine.
Thought my rank was drunk.
Yes, apparently you've had a rather successful career in the past, and this leads me to believe maybe your current situation is only temporary.
For there are no
Ex-alcoholics.
ex-alcoholics.
People have been through wars and gotten back on their feet, Lieutenant W. Freighter.
What's a décomptage?
Décomptage is the hierarchical system employed by the Revachol Citizens Militia. It means counting down to twos. The lowest rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. Then there are the patrol officers, then sergeants, lieutenants, then a captain. That's basically it, except for a few kinks.
What kinks?
Kinks like satellite officers and the additionally a freighter rank I already explained.
Alright.
The long and short of it is, you're his superior.
No fucking way.
No! So you've been putting up... No, don't say that.
Well, he didn't know that.
Right.
Cam did not know that.
Wait, satellite
You are
officer?
given the title of satellite officer if your partner is quickly promoted through the ranks and you rise with him. You don't seem to be a satellite.
So Harry is apparently a pretty good cop.
Yeah.
Or at least good at the job.
Don't mention it. Yeah, we're not gonna mention it.
My pleasure.
Such a small yet precious
Rev.
thing. Expensive paper caught between thick plastic, like a fly in amber. It reads.
Revachol and Jamrock
That's just
mentioned.
the serial number. Revachol, Jamrock, Precinct 41, with some numbers
Some
thrown in there
numbers.
for good measure.
7th November 50.
4 months ago. I'm guessing that's when you were promoted to the rank of Lieutenant W. Freighter.
Uh-huh.
A new badge
Whoa.
usually comes with a new rank. You seem to have been doing well.
4 months is an awful short time to
I was
have
gonna
have
say,
a fall like
so
this.
we were fucking promoted and declined 4 months ago?
Like, even people who come back from, like, Iraq get put on psychiatric examination for a year.
The pain in your chest tells you you were working yourself to death to earn that rank.
Whoa. So did we earn it on a case that left a bad taste in our mouth?
Possibly.
The case created a lot of edge you have
Yep.
to take off. The death march really gets us going.
Okay.
Ah, so the classic noir example is that your last case is
Wait.
haunting you.
Yeah.
A lot can happen in 4 months, especially in winter.
Mood.
The winters are never easy on you. Of that you are sure.
Me neither.
Yes, it's the designation of your precinct. 41. Like mine says 57. The 57th is mostly industrial harbor. A lot of asphalt. The 41st is...
What?
It's a tough station to work in. You have all of Jamrock to cover. That district should have 3 precincts, but money is what it is.
It's no wonder you are like you are, he thinks. But then again, it's a legendary district, and a hell of a station too. It must be an honor and a curse to work with people like Price, McCoy, Berdiaeva. the badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
Alright. So, some good info.
That doesn't... That service record doesn't line up with what the other cops think of him.
No. Unless it's, you know, because over the last 4 months, Harry's been collapsing.
Unless he's taken it like a real tank, yeah.
Anything else? I got my badge. That's pretty good. Footprints in the snow, they lead away from the accident.
Oh.
I crashed my...
Harry! Kim, it's my boat! I lost my police boat!
Quick travel?
Click on things.
So I crashed my car, and then probably said I'm not worthy to be an officer.
Right.
Pawned my gun.
And gave up, basically. Pants. Interstellary trousers. To Kingdom of Conscience.
What? That's not a skill.
That might be an idea.
What are our pants giving us? Oh, you know what? Sure is.
Moralist pants.
Commander's jacket. Are these moralist pants?
That's what it says. Moralist pants.
Huh.
These are some wonderfully regular pants. Not too tight, not too loose, moderate in every sense. You'll blend right in at some pleasant dinner party.
Oops, it's a fashion faux pas.
And the pants.
Let's hope no one saw you wearing those outrageously regular, almost moralist pants.
Let's put the better pants back on.
Yeah, we're not gonna be blasé Harry Dubois. We'll be disco Harry Dubois. White curtains have been drawn.
Allez-vous in? That means let's come in, I think, or something.
Yep. Ma'am? I whistled once, and then I found out I wrecked my own car.
This is such an amazing reveal.
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I have cataracts. Oh,
Lean forward.
welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here. And we don't want any trouble either.
Okay.
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
We're Hellraisers. Click, click,
Bang, bang.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen.
Oh, shit! Wait, I've been here before?
No, not you personally.
Okay.
I meant the RCM. Some of the men got into a fight. One of them killed another. Locked himself in that woodshed over there. He was brooding, needed some help opening the door. You got it open for him and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded place. Somewhere more quiet.
Kind of an ill omen are we talking about?
Oh, the usual. Dark tidings. Black hound.
That's you, all right. A black hound licking your own heels.
I'm an omen, all right.
You're not. No one around here considers us an ill omen. People would have told us.
Oh my God, Kim.
Okay, Kim, that's the you're pretty smart, Kim. That's
have
the
you-
dumbest thing you've
have
ever
you not
said.
been paying attention, Kim?
Maybe they are afraid.
Why?
Because you're an ill omen. But you're still welcome here. As long as men with guns aren't chasing you. And maybe even then. Because that's the kind of fishing village we've built. I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage. And not a lot of houses. Or a lot of people. My kids are long gone. Searching for treasure. So are others.
Okay.
Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
Just want to stay around here.
Stay? Most people here are trying to leave. That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack.
How much is it?
I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM.
There's this guy, Gart, who makes me give him money
Money
every night just so I don't die out in the cold.
That's exactly how they get ya. That's why we built our own cinder block houses on the
Fuck
seaside.
yeah, lady!
So we don't have to give money to those crooks. We might not look like much, but they are ours.
One more time. I can just have the room?
Aye. The room is pretty bare bones, but it's got a bed and roof over it. That's more than some folks have around here.
It would help me to stay in touch with the proletariat. Unfortunate that incremental development hasn't elevated this neighborhood yet. I see potential here.
You best not be plotting another revolution under my roof. We barely got through the last one. But the room, do you want it?
You got yourself a tenant.
Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the place.
So I guess this is what you would fall back to if you run out
Well,
of money.
if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you. Here, in a shack.
Kim, I crashed my car into the sea. I'm gonna need you to take a step back and off.
He's a little relieved you're no longer in that room.
Oh, you know what? Okay. What's in this fishing village?
It's barely a village anymore. We almost don't exist.
What do you mean?
This is pretty much a non-place. A gap. A blank spot on the map. Just a cluster of nameless shacks on a nameless street.
It's gonna be something here.
Over there, you can find more of the same. Shacks and trees growing wild. That's the pox.
Between here and Jamrock, a dusty sea of old trees, all covered in industrial soot. Small houses under them, an overgrown park.
The pox, what's that?
An old military hospital and its surroundings. Or it used to be, during the time of the suzerain. After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shock veterans and folks looking for some quiet in the old sanatorium gardens. Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets and makeshift cinderblock houses, shacks as far as the eye can see.
What happened to the hospital?
The goodwill ran out. The staff left and the place was shut down. It's long gone by now.
She nods, rinsing another piece of cloth.
Tell me about yourself.
Me? No one. Just an old washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you're asking. And my married name is Sadie. Now it's your turn, Mr.
My name is Raphael and Rosas Cousteau. Sigh.
Sorry.
What a handle you got there. So many titles. One of them double.
I'm not asking her.
No, don't make this sweet old lady sign the paper. No.
No, she can get. Everard can get fucked.
The door has seen better days. The layer of paint has started to peel off due to the salt and wind from the sea. Even the lock looks slightly rusted.
I'll wait outside to give you some time and privacy to check out your new living arrangements. But just so you know, after we are done with the day, I'll still be staying in the Whirling in Rags for the night. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
Okay.
The key turns with a satisfying click. You can enter the shack now.
Dope.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it.
Yes.
Adorned with
the expression.
The expression.
What's the score currently with the expression? Still locked.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin.
Is shaving the right
The
call?
water reflects back a vague image of your face. Nose bulbous and red, hair unkempt, wrinkles lining the eyes and forehead. The stash is gigantic. You'll be looking like a pansy without the chops. A fucking pansy. A fresh start looms ahead. Clean yourself up and be born anew.
No.
No.
There's no point in that.
Did you get heat? Hot damn, we have heat.
A brisk coastal wind still howls against the window of the shack. Occasionally, the waves crawl in under the foundation, producing a low hum.
Listen.
The room feels muffled, like you pulled your hat over your ears. Outside, it is cold and windy, but you're inside, and it feels safe and warm.
What is this place to you?
My forward base. It's free, that's good enough. while looking at the waves roll in. That's the powerful one.
Behind the half-built cinder block house at the other end of the village, there are 3 people drinking. Your new crew.
Yeah.
You don't need the old crew. Oh no, you have a new crew to get drunk with. You already were a part of their crew once. You can get drunk with them again. You're probably going to hang out there a lot, behind that cinder block house. It's where you belong.
Thank you, strange
sensation for fair assessment of the current situation.
Outside, the howl of the wind has picked up. The waves crash against the stilts again. It's as if you think the thought, but in someone else's voice.
Look under the floorboards.
What? How does one look under the floorboards?
Koryev jacket.
Maybe in a different room? Well. Money.
Is the jacket any good?
It was logic, I think. Logic.
The fun
kind of serious.
Really nice roomy pockets, too.
Alright. So this has been exceedingly productive. We have a free room. Fuck Gart. Children.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone. He can't be more than 5 years old. The other one looks indistinguishable from him. He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth.
Guys look identical.
The stone-kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden, as if that's something to be scared of. The obvious fact that you just stated.
He looks just like me.
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah.
The boy doesn't answer. His brother throws another rock. Both of their hair is covered in some kind of dirt. The rock kicker was just being shy, but now he's enthusiastic again.
You're bad with kids.
I am, yes.
With evident glee.
And what are you, Kid Master General?
Maybe I am. Now, how about some actual police work? We are not getting anything here.
Hey, Kim, fuck you. Hey, Kim?
Kim's not afraid to, like, lay into you if you, piss him off. I like that about
No,
this
I
character.
actually really like that about Kim, but also, Kim, fuck you. Magnesium.
Money.
Oh yeah, what time is it?
It's past midnight.
Okay, so we should probably wrap it up.
Yeah,
Seems like as good a place as any.
This is a decent stopping point. We've crossed an act break, I guess.
Yeah, well, yeah, we've certainly gotten into the... So, if you absolutely refused to do the drug thing, or failed it somehow, this would be...
Which drug thing?
The drug investigation.
Okay.
This would be, you'd get your badge, you could run back to Joyce. Here's my badge. Let's talk.
Uh-huh. Also, if you... Well, actually, that raises a question. If the waterlock is shut, is stuck open, and you run out of money, what happens if you can't pay Gart by day 2? Do you just die?
No. So I actually know this, and it's pretty sad.
What's that?
If you can't pay Gart by the end of night 1, Kim gets really sad, and basically explains to you that on his last case, he stopped a criminal that had really cool spinners that he was gonna put on his car. But since you are going to be literally homeless, he guesses he'll pawn them off to pay off your debt for you. And clearly isn't happy that he has to do that, but will do that for you. Which is devastating. But that's what happens if you can't pay. If you can't get your debt paid off.
I find it really funny that Cam Kitsuragi has
fucking spinners.
Was gonna put spinners on his squad car.
I don't know if it was his squad car or his car, but either way, it's really funny, but also I feel terrible.
Also, he's into pinball and probably the We're All game.
Oh yeah, dude, we don't have to pay Gart. We can spend so much money on random stuff now. Anyway, gonna raid in. Thank y'all for coming out.
Thanks for coming out. This was a pretty good one.
This was a pretty good one. Hope y'all have fun. And I'll see y'all next time.